I posted a video a few weeks ago about getting COVID, and then I was taking you guys and showing you the very first lift that I was doing getting back from the virus, and I also was showing you my backyard with my garden and everything else. And I wanted to do a video to touch base with you and let you know how things are going with rolling after the COVID. So again, a lot of people sent me messages following that video and commented on that video asking, well, Chewy, how do you feel about rolling? We see you lifting, but how does rolling feel? Well, I'll be honest with you. When I first got back to rolling, I don't know if it was because I was off the mat for 14 days and I am closer to 40 than I am 30 at this point. I'm 36. So I don't know if it was that or if it was the fact that I had COVID, or maybe some combination of the two. But when I got back to training, my stamina was definitely not 100%. I was obviously going really smooth and slow. I was slowing down my pace, going at a very moderate pace, partly because I was reading about people coming back from COVID. They said to, be easy on the exercise. If you try to really be intense with the exercise, it can maybe have some bad effects long term. So I was being easy, coming back into training, taking rounds out, going at a much slower pace. But even with all that, I was definitely still getting winded a bit. Not as bad as some. I mean, I was still rolling, but I was still taking rounds out and slowing my pace down. But I definitely wasn't 100%. But tonight is the very first night, and about 15 days in, right? So my first day rolling, I think, was the 13th. It's the 28th today, and I feel amazing. I'm so there's something about it's almost like if you guys have ever been injured before, and then you come back to training, and when you finally feel like you got your step back, it feels so good. I'm so excited today. But with that, something that might be useful to you guys if you're coming back from it and your wind's not up to speed. Something that I've always done anytime I've had a prolonged layoff and I come back and I've got crappy cardio, so to speak, my cardio is just not where it used to be or where it needs to be or where I want it to be, I focus a lot on my defense. And, I really try to be very technical, and I try not to force anything. Now, when I'm rolling right now, just to let you guys know, I've got some young, tough guys in the gym here, and I've gotten submitted a lot more than I do normally because of that, because I'll get into these some positions and then they'll start scrambling, and I'm not going to use my athleticism to try, my speed and everything else to try to match them. And so because of that, sometimes I slip up with my technique and I pay for it, I get submitted. But again, it's a good lesson because then it forces me to be a little bit more technical, look at my hand position, how I can improve it. And overall, it's generally been a good thing. A lot of times when I come back from these layoffs where I have to really focus on my defense and I've got to be a lot more methodical and technical when I'm training, when I eventually get my cardio back and I get back to my normal swing of things, I'm better because of it. I'm much more efficient. And so if you guys are in a similar boat, whether it's from COVID or it's just from a layoff and your cardio is a little crappy and you're training, maybe that's something to kind of consider. Really focus on your technique, your defense, and everything else. So this way when you'll get submitted more, but hey, who cares, right? It's training. And you can learn from that process, and then when you get back to normal, you'll have those improved areas, that improved technique, that improved defense, hand fighting, whatever it might be. Another thing that's going to be happening coming up is we're going to be changing a few things up. So normally, and this is also one of the reasons why I wanted to do this video with you guys. So normally I post 3 videos a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, generally around 3 o'clock p.m. Eastern time. As I mentioned in the video that I posted a few weeks ago, I wanted to do something different. I wanted to try something out. And so what we're going to be doing, we're going to be posting 5 videos a week. That's going to be Monday through Friday, ideally. There could be some variation on that, but looking towards Monday through Friday. And we're going to be posting some videos, obviously the Chewy Rambles, where I give you an idea to chew on for training. We'll be doing some techniques, drills, some stuff from my classes, as well as some other content we haven't released on here, and also some videos that are going to be sort of almost like on the verge or kind of quasi jiu-jitsu, quasi not. I've got a few videos like that, but we'll have a few on here throughout the month. And if you guys would like to contribute to the conversation, or if there's any particular content that you would like to see or a question that you might have, you can throw it down into the comments below, and you can throw it in there. And if just to let you guys know, because a lot of people are always curious, like what's the best way to get a hold of this guy to ask him a question? This guy being me, of course. The best way probably is email. So I have an email list, and I write to it Monday through Friday. And typically, if someone sends me an email back, I will look at it. I try to respond as much as I can, but I take a look at it. I see those probably more than I see anything else out of social media and stuff like that. I like the email list the most because it's a little bit less busy and it's a little bit more intimate because I'm just talking back and forth. And so if you guys want to get on that email list, you can check the links below and you can ask a question there. And So I know I had one more thing to share with you guys. I have to look at my little list here. Oh, yeah, Worlds. I mentioned that I might do Worlds. I don't think I'm going to do Worlds right now, just as far as how I feel. If I feel up to speed next week, I'll do Worlds. I won't be 100%, obviously. I'll be like 60%, 50%. But, I'll just do it for shits and giggles. But if you guys see me there, feel free to come up and say, hey, get a picture. We'll chat or whatever. I love doing it. It's fun. I love meeting people that watch the videos. The only thing I ask is if for some reason I am competing and you see me with these things on right here and I've got my hoodie on, just leave me be. That probably means I'm getting ready for a competition. There was this one time I had my headphones in, and I was trying to relax before a match, and I was just kind of sitting over in the corner, and I was kind of dozing off a little bit. I had some music playing because you have those long hour waits between the open divisions and stuff like that. So I'm sitting over in the corner, and I had my headphones in. I had my hoodie over, and the hoodie obviously said jiu-jitsu on it. And this dude runs over, and he grabs me. I'm half asleep. He's like, man, you're jiu-jitsu. And he's shaking me, and his friends are trying to pull him off or whatever, but he scared the crap out of me. So again, don't do that to me. That's not fun for me. But as long as the headphones aren't in, I am open to meet you and would love to chat with you, get a picture, whatever you want to do. And then the last thing, guys, is I'm going to be sharing some stuff with my lifting and my diet in this next month in October. So I thought about this. Last year around the same time, I was going through a weight cut. I started at 214, was working my way down to 194, 196 is what I got to, excuse me, and got very lean. If you go back and look at the videos from September of 2020 to December of 2020, you'll see my face getting thinner and thinner, and that's one of the reasons why I don't like it. And there was actually a vlog that I showed you where I was lifting weights and I was all veiny and leaned out. It was fun, it was cool, but the thing is I didn't share much of it with you guys. I was too busy training and getting ready for it, and I really didn't do a good job of sharing some of the ideas and some of the things that I learned through that process. And so I figured what I would do is I'm going to be changing my diet and lifting routine up just a little bit this time, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to share it with you guys a little bit more, so this way I can maybe give you guys some ideas on it, because it tends to be nutrition stuff tends to be the hardest stuff, and strength training and nutrition seems to be the hardest nut to crack for a lot of jiu-jitsu practitioners, because there's so much technical information and there's so much of this stuff, but finding a way to make that work with jiu-jitsu seems to be kind of difficult for some people. So hopefully I can give you some ideas to chew on, as I say a lot of times, but to help you out with your training. So guys, that is the video. That's how I feel after COVID. 15 days from my first day back, feeling pretty good. Today's the first day where I feel really good, charged up. And so that's how I feel. So hopefully you guys, if you've got it or if you're getting over it, I hope you're doing well. I hope you're healthy and safe. Hope your families are safe. And again, guys, I'll talk to you soon, and I'll see you guys with more videos. And again, 5 videos in October, so just kind of be on the lookout for that.